Let me get my Sims 2 soundtrack open. All right. Who's ready to finish the Very Veggie house? This is like 2 weeks in the making. We're finally gonna get it done. So, anyway, hello. I really prefer this kind of pop-up over the over the actual full screen one. I like it when the X is like smaller and in the middle. I don't like how when it puts it all the way up here and it's like completely full screen, because sometimes that one doesn't work and like it makes your game crash. I much prefer when I can see the menu better. Like I'm okay with this kind of pop-up, genuinely. Maybe it's because I've been scarred by the other one, but like if they only did this kind, I would be fine. Yeah, it feels more like just a notification, and this is actually just it links you to the lessons page. Like what it's trying to link you to is the tutorial in game, which is actually not that intrusive. You know? Like it could be worse. Them linking me to like a thing that teaches me how to play is fine. So, you know, Brianna, we're gonna play Among Us on Monday? Let me just triple check because we do like a poll. Yeah, Monday, July 21st has won the poll. So we're gonna play Among Us in a couple of days. Very soon. So that's kind of fun. It was like a last minute call, but we're gonna play on Monday. Yay. Also, I apologize in advance. I didn't post a video on my main channel on YouTube today because I'm doing some pre-recording. You guys know my grandma's funeral is next weekend. Anyway, I want to make sure I can post when I'm gone. And I've just been like, I've had the absolute worst cramps yesterday and today. I was not feeling well. So I was like, I couldn't record as much as I wanted to today. So I decided not to post one of the videos. I already had a video, but I thought I would push it so that way I have videos for next weekend. This is a rough week. This is an unpleasant time, but it's okay. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. It will be fine. Oh, also, it's so hot. It is like boiling hot in my office right now. It's really bad. There's a heat wave in Florida right now, which you're like, isn't there always a heat wave in Florida? Yeah, imagine that, but worse. Imagine Florida and then make it worse. Like the air conditioner can't even keep up. So it's like hot in here. It's okay. We'll get through it. Thought I moved to the UK. Oh no, I didn't move to the UK. Dan moved from the UK to here though. God knows why, right? When I left Seattle, you got cool weather again. You know, I was thinking that when I went to Seattle last week and there was a major heat wave in Seattle, I was like, I think I brought it with me. Like, here I come to Seattle, there's a heat wave. I leave Seattle, the heat wave goes away. Like, I think maybe it was me. So I apologize, chat. I think if any of you were up in Seattle, that might have been my fault with the heat that came over there. Okay. Anyway, we started working on this a couple weeks ago. We did most of the furnishing yesterday. I still have like the yard stuff and this, and then 2 bedrooms to furnish. It's kind of and we had to decide on the roof too. Because I was weird about it yesterday. I couldn't choose which color I wanted. So we have both right now. I won't keep both. I just wasn't sure what I wanted to stick with. So I was going both ways. Why are streamers against self-promo? That's a good question. I feel like it might seem mean to delete stuff, but also imagine you're like minding your own business, doing your little sim stream, and then half the chat is like, follow me on Twitch. No, follow me instead. Follow me. Hey guys, I'm playing The Sims 2. Like, it kind of like takes over the stream and it's kind of rude to be like, no, watch my stream instead in the middle of somebody else's stream. You know? So that's why people usually delete that stuff, because it's just kind of like weird vibes. Because it like comes across bad. Like you're telling people to leave this stream and go to yours. Like, and there's ways to, I don't know, you don't need to like promote yourself in somebody else's chat. Like, that's not the place, right? Anyway, doesn't actually happen that often. Typically, honestly, the most of that we get in this chat is like, it feels like people trolling more than like someone genuinely doing it. You know, it feels like there's a person who is just typing in every single chat ever that they ever see on Twitch, like trying to put their own Twitch links. You know, like first message is watch my stream. They don't even follow. Like that's the kind of thing that happens most often. Because if it, you know, like if somebody was actually a part of the community, it feels a little bit different than when it's like somebody who you've never seen before that isn't even following you. The first message is trying to like get you to follow them instead. Like that's just weird vibes. Yeah, it feels like bots or something, you know? But anyway, most people that get banned, it's their first message. Almost always. And it's like they're usually trying to get banned on purpose, you know? Like almost always it's like their first message is like some horrible insult and it's like, okay, well, nice to meet you too. It's always somebody like first getting there. No, this window actually isn't lower than the other two. It does kind of look like that, but it's because there's a platform on that. I don't know if you can see it, but it's because the platform is there, so it's like cutting into it a little bit. So it's not actually lower, but it does kind of look like that, doesn't it? Okay, let me turn Move Objects on. You notice that I'm dressing in theme. I did put a purple shirt on today on purpose. I'm like the exact color of the window shutters. So, you never got banned for anything. Is that a flex? Maybe. I mean, I feel like most people here probably haven't been banned. I was banned once from a Twitch stream. I've told this story before. It's actually a sad story. This poor person, I found this this streamer. She was like streaming herself watching Netflix or something. She had like 6 viewers, and I was like browsing around through the like old IRL category on Twitch. And she had a bunch of people that were making fun of her in chat, like trolling her with fake donations. And she didn't know that they were fake donations, but because she thought they were real donations, she modded all the people that were trolling her. And so I tried to be in chat and go like, oh, hey, just so you know, like, this is how you do what they're doing. Like, it's not actually a real donation. And then the people banned me because the trolls have been modded because she didn't know. So that's how I got banned in a Twitch chat one time, because the horrible people were modded in that chat. But she like the person didn't even know that. Which is really sad. I don't even know if it works anymore, but you used to be able to do this thing where you could type /me and then a message, and it would make your message be like the same color as your name. So I could type like /me donated $5,000, and then it would show up in chat like lilsimsie donated $5,000, and it would be like pink. So it would look like a special different message. But it like that, I just typed that. Like I didn't actually do anything. I just typed a message. But I think it's not a color anymore. I think it's just italics now or something like that. But the color, I think, was pretty much only ever used for bad things. So the italics are less bad because I feel like it doesn't stand out as much like that, you know? You're not gonna like think that that's a real donation if someone did that, at least for the most part. But they changed that a few years ago because of that happening a lot. It was big drama at the time when they changed it. People were kind of upset about it. But when you think about it, like, it's for the best because pretty much only it was ever used for that. Yeah, a lot of channels would do like the /me thing for when they were rating and stuff. So that works too, but anyway, why are we talking about this? I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna work on finishing the build. I think I'm gonna start with the exterior. How much is this worth? 124, okay. I'm gonna give my sim like 10,000 more. We have 168,000. We have 130,000 that this is worth right now, so it can be 140,000 and that would be fine. No, I didn't post a video today. I'm sorry. I even have one, but I was not feeling well all day, and because I'm going to a funeral next weekend, so I'm kind of like pre-recording because I'm gonna be gone for like 4 days. And I was supposed to record 3 videos today, and I recorded 0. So I thought, you know what? Let's not post one of the ones that I already have so I can make sure that I have stuff for next weekend when I'm gone. So anyway, that's why. I always feel a bit guilty about it, especially if I stream afterward, because people are like, why are you live if you didn't post? But anyway, you can blame my grandma for dying. Really, it's her fault, because I have to go to her funeral, so. Anyway, I gotta stop this. so rude of her, honestly. Like, can you believe that? Let me open a second OBS again so I can record this. Rip grandma, mine's gone too, somebody said. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's rough out here, isn't it? Oh my gosh. You're allowed to laugh, yeah, don't worry. You were allowed to laugh. Oh, I wanted to show you all something. I took a picture earlier. I'm constantly trying to get like pictures of the cats together because like they stand together a lot, but they just move so much. It's like so hard to take pictures of the cats when they're next to each other, you know? I think anybody who has more than one cat probably can relate, like, because they're always just running around. The kittens are always doing something. But I took some really funny pictures of Snap and Shrimp today, and I wanted to show you them because you can see how much bigger Shrimp is than her, and he just looks so silly in them. So I didn't post this one on Instagram, I posted the other one, but obviously he's a little bit closer to the camera, at least with his head. But like, look, his head is like massive, and Snap has this little tiny head. And Shrimp's just so much taller than her. Like, it looks like you took an item in The Sims and just like bracket key sized it up. It's so funny. Like, and you can't always tell. I feel like when they're sitting down, like if Shrimp and Snap are laying together, you can't really tell as much. But when they're standing together, his legs are just so much longer than hers and his tail is so much longer than hers. You can really tell that he's just so much bigger. It's like I got a panther in my house or something. Snap is kind of small, but she's not that small. Like, she's a small to average girl cat. And Shrimp, I think, is a large boy cat, so that, you know, contributes to it. But anyway, it just makes her look so tiny. I know, the one named Shrimp goes and gets huge, right? Anyway. It's funny, funny, funny. Those are my cats. Thank you for listening. That's 2 of them at least. I was trying to get pictures of all 3 of them. Look, this is what happens when I take pictures of all 3. It's like, this isn't even a good picture. Because they're all just like around. Can you guys like sit really nicely and all look at the camera or something? Like, that's what I want. I want you to all just sit and stare at me. Somebody always just looks funny. Honestly, Shrimp probably weighs not twice as much as Snap. I think Shrimp weighs like 14 pounds, maybe like 14.4 or something. I forget exactly how much. It's been like 6 months since he was at the vet. Snap weighs like 9 pounds exactly. So he's just a lot bigger than her. And it's funny because of the height difference too, you know? No, that's not a litter box. It's it's like a little, it's basically a cardboard box that has like scratchy stuff in it. So it's like, you know how they have like cat scratchers that are, it's like that like holy cardboard texture. It's one of those, but it's just a little box. They're pretty cute. I bought it on Chewy for like $11 too. Let me see if I can find the link to it. I don't really know what it was called. Box? But it was pretty cheap. And the kittens like it. Oh yeah. Frisco step-in cat scratcher with catnip. Blue daisies. $11.99. Anyway, this is what it is. I've bought 2 of them now because they like scratched up the first one loads, but they like it. Because a cat likes to sit in a box, and I know it sounds kind of dumb to buy a cardboard box, but this one is also a scratcher. So, and they really like it. Sunny especially really likes it. It's like one of her favorite things. Oh, your cats don't like them, Toshi, really? Isn't that funny? Like, some cats are obsessed, some cats don't like them. I don't know. You bought scratchers for your cat, but she chooses to scratch furniture instead. Yeah, I relate. I have a cat tree right here. Literally, like, cat tree, chair. Guess what Snap scratches? The chair. But she does scratch the tree sometimes. She just also scratches the chair. And, like, whatever, you know? It's fine. I bought the chair for her. Like, when I moved into this house, I bought a chair for my office thinking this is going to be Snap's chair. So, like, I knew what I was getting myself into. And she likes to have variety, I guess, of things to scratch. The kittens scratch the chair, too. But Snap does it the most because she's, like, in here the most. Anyway, shall I start decorating the house instead of yapping? Should we even bother with decorating the kids' room? Because we don't even have a baby. I feel like it's kind of a waste of money to decorate the room for the baby right now. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking not yet. Because we have to wait until, like, there actually is a child to have live there. And then we can save the money. Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, I don't know how long it'll be until we have the baby. This Sim's only a teen, too. Like, he's not going to move into this house just yet. So we have a little bit of time still until we need it. You cats go on top of your bookshelf. Do they really? Snap goes on top of the bookshelf sometimes, and Shrimp does it the most. But usually Shrimp does it when I'm in my office at times that I'm not normally in my office. Like, Shrimp won't really go up there unless I'm in here at like 11 p.m. And he's like, what are you doing? Turn the PC off. We're going to bed. So, like, he goes on the bookshelf when it's time to leave. He's like, all right, wrap it up. We've had enough. Like, you shouldn't be in here anymore. It's bedtime. But he doesn't really go up there otherwise. And Sunny never goes up there for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, 20%. One of the mods can probably whisper you, or you could try and whisper them. Let me see if I can copy your username to the Discord. Yeah, that happens. If you were one of the accounts that got hacked in the past couple of days, there's a new Discord spam like thing going on where the hacked accounts spam like 100 photos, but like links to photos. And it's getting around Automod. So we have to ban to delete them all because there's like so many of them. Anyway, you're not in trouble. It's not your fault that you got hacked, but yeah, just let us know so that we can find out that you got your account back and then fix it. But yeah, that's been a rough one. It's happened like, I swear it's been like 10 times in the past like week or so. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't know. It just feels like a lot. It feels pretty extreme. Okay, so this room is going to be the grandparents' room. This one's going to belong to Collie and Brock. And so it's going to be green in here. It will not be purple or orange like the rest of the house. So we're going to decorate a nice green room instead. I'm going to have to cover up the windows because I do not like that the windows have that purple in them. Kind of throws off the vibes of the green. Yeah, the new scams are annoying. The thing is, the scammers on Discord, they are really good at scamming on Discord. Which makes sense, that's like their whole thing. But they are constantly evolving the kinds of scams they are doing. Which is pretty annoying of them. So maybe I'll steal some space for this for now. Because we don't even have a child to live in here yet. Somebody hacked Elmo's Twitter. Elmo? Oh, that's terrible. Why would they do that to Elmo? Oh, I feel like you hear about Twitter hacks all the time, too. That stinks. I don't know if I like that. Oh my god, 3,000. I don't like that one, actually. I mean, I like the bed, but I don't 3,000 simoleons like that bed, so that's okay. We don't need to use that version of it. I feel like they might have had that bed in their other house. Maybe they have this bed in the other house. Yeah, the like Twitter hacks, when those ones happen, I feel like they end up posting like really awful, really, really scary, horrible stuff. And that's bad. Especially when they do it on like a public figure sort of account like that, where like loads of people are going to see it. I mean, that's why they're doing it, but... Oh, the pop-up, I hit the hotkey for, not that. I hit the hotkey for this, the F6 packs you might like. by accident. I did not mean to, obviously. That's what happened with that pop-up. Trying to sell me packs. But I have all the hacks. Packs. Hacks. Sorry, the whole chat is talking about hacks. I don't have any hacks as far as I'm aware. Oh, jeez. I guess I've got those two in the Discord server. We've seen it all at this point. Okay. I like that. I don't like this rug. I had this same problem with the greenhouse. Not the greenhouse, like greenhouse, but like the house that is green for the green gen, where I just wasn't really loving any of the rug options. What about the comfy gamer one? It's a little bit light. Maybe if I used a wallpaper that had more to it. This might be nice to have some of the white accent color anyway. Okay. Sure. We're gonna play Among Us on Monday, Maria. So you asked at the exact right time. We're playing in a couple of days. I mean, that's what the poll, we did a poll to vote for when we should do it. And that's what won the poll, but I guess we never actually confirmed. Maybe I'll say we confirmed for Among Us on Monday. Maybe I should like just triple check. Because nobody actually said that. That's what won. So I assumed. But before I tell thousands of people, maybe we should just like triple check, you know? I think it like almost certainly, like 99% chance will be though. Yeah, I don't really like any of these either. No, that one's so small. We could use that though. It might work. Shella said Monday too. Okay, that's good. So at least 2 of us are playing Among Us on Monday. Me and Shella will be there. So that'll be good. Oh, I kind of like the idea of this too. That could be nice. Well, maybe yeah, and Dan and Tony by extension, yeah. So that makes 4 of us. I wonder if we could do, oh, you thought it looked like broccoli? It actually does kind of look like broccoli. I was just thinking the reason I got rid of it is because I just had this thought that like maybe I should try and put some of her artwork instead. But obviously I don't have the other Sims in my household right now. This is like a different save. But I was thinking because this Sim is a painter, like maybe we could try and use her paintings once we move in. And I think that could be kind of cute. Isn't there a science print of plants? There are some prints, yeah. Some plant prints. If we wanted to use those instead. We could look at the debug stuff. Let me look in the decorations category instead. Could I have her paint that from reference? I probably could. I mean, she has a whole bunch of paintings. I've been like making her paint all the time and then saving the stuff that I've been painting. Yeah, see, we have like this kind of thing, but I don't really know if I want it. I also, part of me is like, maybe I shouldn't use these until I actually unlock them. But this is the other option. I feel like that one looks better. Let's leave that. Is my gallery working? It was a second ago. I just clicked on it like by accident and it worked. So I assume the answer is yes, because I was able to load it a second ago. Oh yeah, that light green color could be nice for the P generation, because it's like supposed to be light green. That's a good idea. Okay. I like that. And then maybe we could get some like, what about the everyday clutter kit? I was thinking about some of the makeup or something, but I guess, oh, it doesn't come in green, does it? Keep thinking I'm saying pea gen. I know. I know. Pea like the vegetable, not like pea. But it does sound like you're calling them the pea gen, which is not on purpose. That's not what it's supposed to be. That's cute. Baby picture. Oh, some yarn. Maybe I could give her a desk up here on the other wall. That could be nice. Let's try and put like, probably way too much money is being spent in this room right now. But that's okay. I actually don't like the books. Let's leave it. I mean, I did all this so that I could have this thing here and not have it look weird. But in hindsight, it just kind of does look weird. The window is in a very unfortunate place. But maybe the child could have eventually like some kind of tall, I don't know. Like, does this thing cover it? No, it doesn't even. Oh my gosh. Maybe the kid could have a closet right there. Does it come in orange? Oh, it does. I can't be sure if I like that, but you know, it can stay for now. Penelope for the P gen. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Penelope? Oh, I think you're onto something. That's really good. I need to write that down. Because the way I'm gonna forget by the time we get to that. Hold on. Okay, I wrote it down in May. I like it. You'll remind me. That's true. Somebody here is gonna remember. And I won't, but that's okay. Peter is also cute. I do like that, yeah. Maybe I put this over here and we could try and get like a really tall plant or something. Penelope, middle name pizza. Penelope pizza. My dad called Penny Pizzazz that once. That's what they're all referencing, in case you were wondering. It's kind of funny. Beatrice! That's really funny too. No, Automod does not like these. It's getting held back a lot. I blocked it instead of allowing it. Oh no, Tilly. Well, it's worse now. So that's good. I'm gonna get a journal. Oh, it doesn't come in green. That's so annoying. Green. Well, Tilly, at least we know that blocking the term works. So when you think about it that way, it was successful. Even if not on purpose. I'm in all caps right now. I don't mean to be. I want to get some more of these. Yeah, that's one way to test it, right? Yeah, honestly, I don't even know how to block terms like automatically like that in chat. I know how to do it like from the back end, but I've never like add block term. Is it because you have to do it in mod mode? I don't ever watch the stream from like mod view, so. You do it from channel actions? Oh, so you do it, you go do from all the way channel actions. That's how I know how to do it. I don't know how to do it in the mod view. Oh, I was gonna try and put a green lamp, but I actually don't really like them. Like that one doesn't really work for me. You want Sasha to name her squash Sim Squasha? I feel like she has to. If she doesn't, I'll be mad at her. Oh, this is a green mirror. We can do that. But like Sasha can't play this challenge and then not name her squash Sim Squasha. That'd be terrible. This is just such a big opportunity, you know? I don't really like how that plant looks, but maybe we can just leave it anyway. I want my sim to have her own artwork up above this, but I think in the meantime, I might put a shelf and then put some decor on it. That's actually the default name of them, Jeweled Owl. The cow plants by default get named Little Simsie. What? Where? I'm looking for, I don't know if I can afford this, but it's because I begged and pleaded for them to give us the ability to name cow plants for a long time. I was really annoying about it, and then we actually got the ability to name cow plants. And then they put a little Easter egg in there. But it just took me being super annoying for a while, so. And I think it was also an easy thing for them to do. Because that's the thing, it makes it sound like, oh, well then, start asking them for more stuff, Kayla. But I think that like the naming cow plants thing was easy for them to add in because they already had the ability to name so many other things in game. And like you can name even like the bikes and stuff now, you know, so it's not like the fanciest thing ever. Oh, hi, Catsicle, thank you for the raid, welcome in. I'm decorating my Very Veggie Legacy house. You caught us at a good time because we're almost done with the interior, and then we're gonna finish a little bit of like decor and stuff outside, and then we'll finish the house. So I'll show you around in a second. Okay. What do I want to put up here? I feel like this shelf is a good spot for me to put like some things that my sim might make. Like I kind of like the idea of having her make like some ceramics and like some knitted items. So I almost don't want to put them here just because then we can like use it to display stuff that she's crafted. But I could leave a couple of them for now just so we can visualize it better. But wouldn't that be kind of cool? And then we could also maybe like switch out some of her paintings to put them in there too. I don't know. Well, Kate, so we're gonna build this and then afterward we're gonna make like a starter style apartment for Eggplant to live in before he lives here. So I think today is gonna be mostly building just because we've got a long list of things that we want to build. Maybe I'll leave the room like this for now and not add too much else so we have enough space for sure. We could probably put a dog bed. We put another one back here. I think I like that. I'm gonna put the yoga mat outside. I don't know if I should, but that's my plan. And then we can always move it. But I was kind of thinking we could have a yoga mat like somewhere on the patio or something. What if we got a couple more planter boxes to put up here? Oh no, you know what I should do? I even saved this with the intention of using it in a place like this. Let's put that pretty thing up there. Should I just put the yoga mat out here for now? That's kind of purple, but not really. This one's a nice light purple, but is it better to do the darker purple? Probably. Let's do that. Okay. You hate the summer. Oh, Tilly, I agree with you completely. I know this might be insensitive to some people who love the summer and like dream of this time because it's so cold where they live, but my God, I can't deal with it. It's so bad. It's so bad. Today especially, it's so bad right now in Florida. Like, I was telling chat when I first went live, but there's a heat wave right now in Florida. So imagine Florida, but worse. It's like, you thought it was bad already in July? Make it worse. It's just disgusting outside today. It's really terrible. Okay, I think I'm gonna get a little outdoor kitchen situation going on because I would like to have a pizza oven, I think. How's weather in Seattle? There was a heat wave in Seattle too. It was in the 90s in Seattle, which is very abnormal for them. Which I think a lot of them liked it because it can be kind of cold and rainy in Seattle, like fair enough, but there was a heat wave in Seattle when I was there too. I'm starting to think maybe I'm bringing it with me. I don't know. It just feels like maybe there's a connection here. Okay. What do we think about that? I'm gonna try something. This might not be good, but I'm gonna try and put the regular grill. Because if you do it like this, it does actually work still. I would know because I've done it before. So we could try that. And then try like the little pizza oven. Maybe we can get some plants. But this could be kind of nice. It's high of 71 in Seattle today, so I got really unlucky. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It cooled down loads after we left. Yeah, it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit in Seattle right now. It was hot when we were there. Don't I have a grill next to the greenhouse? Oh, I do have a grill next to the greenhouse. Oh. Okay, never mind, besties. I have a grill over there instead. I actually like that better, so I'll stick to that. I guess I don't get to have a pizza oven, but that's okay. Who needs pizza? I'm fine. I'm okay. This is what happens when you build the beginning of your house 2 weeks ago and then try and finish it 2 weeks later. You forget what you're even doing. Okay, maybe there could be, I know somebody said hot tub. We have this. Which like you could pretend is a hot tub, possibly. You could use it like that, I guess, if you wanted to. You could consider it a hot tub in some ways. But yeah, I don't have an actual one. Guys, you know, I think I'm set on this roof. I think I'm bringing it back to that one. I also think that I want to get... Oh, the Woohoo game setup. Oh my god. Wait. If you search game, it's not going to come up, will it? I should just look. I always forget what it's called. Oh, it will. Who's Up Party Games. That'll be good for Eggplant to have. But yeah, there won't be space for a hot tub on this. Unfortunately. So I just don't think we can make that work. Maybe we could get the Woohoo blanket. Is that like the most purple it's gonna get? I don't know. You think it's perfect? Okay, chat thinks it's perfect. It does kind of, I mean, it fits Eggplant's vibe. That much I agree with you on. I can see this for him. So, wow. This is it's one of the woohoo blankets from Lovestruck. If you wanted to use it. Okay, I like some little things there. It's horrifying / pause. No, I agree. It's like ugly, but in a good way, you know? If we just keep telling ourselves that, maybe we'll start to believe it, right? Right? Okay, I think the next thing I want to do is start replacing some of the plants outside with these instead. Because I've got the wisteria from Cottage Living right now, and that's nice and all. But I think that the Enchanted by Nature stuff is actually better for our purposes because it's a little bit bigger and it has more purple. So I think that we should use this stuff instead. I don't really like that. Okay, let's try and raise this up. Yeah, it's cuter like that. How much though? Probably not that much. Oh, you know what else? I think we need a column on the corner of that. Oh yeah. That makes this so pretty. I really like that part of it. Okay. Well, I don't know if they can actually get out of there still, because they've been kind of weird about it. So let's see if my sim can get out. Oh, you can. Okay, good. You know, I don't think I'm gonna name the tomato gen Christine. Obviously, I have a tomato mod named Christine. I don't think I'll name the sim Christine, but it could be kind of funny if we had like a pet named Christine or something. Like if the Sims had like a dog named Christine or like a cat, I don't know, as like a funny little nod. But without it being like too on the nose. I think it would be maybe a little bit overwhelming for poor Christine. Yeah, exactly, Tilly. Like to have the sim have the same name. But there could be like a slight nod. Let's try that. And we'd also have to ask her first because who knows? She might hate that. I don't think she's here right now, so. Poor Christine is also sick in real life right now. She's going through it. Oh my god, I'm out of money. Wow, really? Ouch. Well, it's worth 138,000. I have 168,000 simoleons total. I'm gonna put the terrain paint back and then we'll maybe give ourselves like 2,000 more simoleons. And then we'll see how it goes from there. Okay. What about... something like this again. This is what I had done before, and it was so rudely deleted when I reloaded the game when I came back yesterday to finish it, so We have to put it all back ourselves. Very frustrating, some might even say. Okay. There's something so unbelievably annoying about doing the terrain paint again. The thing is, it won't even take that long, because like I already did it once. The long part of the terrain paint oftentimes is like figuring out what you want it to be like. The hard part isn't the placement of it, but it's the fact that I did it once and now I have to do it again that just like, it just irks me, you know? At least the houseplants have stopped disappearing. That's true, the houseplants stay. Somehow they fixed that immediately before the pack even came out, but the terrain paint bug, 6 years, going strong. Sometimes I'll save a lot to my library to like prevent this from happening, but I don't normally do terrain paint early in a build like this. But I did it last time, and I even said on stream, like, hopefully it doesn't delete itself. Well, it did. So, but I even joked about it out loud, and then it still happened. You've never had the terrain bug? Oh. You are so lucky. The terrain paint glitch happens to me like once a month, sometimes more. And that's with me being like super careful about it too. Like even with me being really cautious and like vigilant about it, it still happens to me that often. What would happen if I like extended the, it's weird, don't do it. No. Paint this around here. Did we save recently? Actually, no. As far as I'm aware, I don't think I've saved a single time since I started recording today. Uh-oh. Good call. We should do that. If the game had crashed, I've only been streaming for like 45 minutes, but honestly, like this is one of those days where, you know how some days are just worse than others? Today's one of those days where I'm just like, I'm not at 100% right now, you know? Like in real life, I'm just not feeling fantastic. So if the game were to crash, I think I'd have to end stream. Like on most regular days, I'd be like, all right, we're opening again, we'll get through this. If it happened today, I think I'd be like, you know what? We're gonna try again tomorrow. Like, I don't know if I could keep going. I don't know if I could keep playing The Sims right now if that were to happen. But we're fine, I saved, so we're okay. All right, so the house right now is worth 138,000. I'm gonna maybe give myself like 2,500 more. So we can decorate the greenhouse, and then we'll say that this is done for now. And then we can obviously add to it once he moves in, but this is a good starting point. It's weird with a legacy house because I feel like it, you know, legacy houses are constantly growing and changing. They're never really like done. I'm constantly adding to them, but this is a good starting point for before he moves in. So I will feel good about it. I'm gonna put some of these little things outside. Do you come in purple? No, but you come in green, so we could try. Oh, these come in purple. We could use that. Okay. So the plan in here, inside of the actual greenhouse, I'm mostly just putting this in because I know that my sim is gonna need to grow a bunch of grapes because he's gonna have like a nectar cellar in his basement, so he's gonna need like ingredients to do that. So I want to make sure we have stuff that we can make with it. Oh, you're clipping. That's bad news too. No, I don't think we're gonna start playing today. We're actually gonna build another house after this. We're gonna make Eggplant a starter home to live in first. We thought it would be kind of fun for him to live in like a starter apartment before he moves into this place. So we're actually gonna build that before we start playing. I know you want to play, but that was kind of the plan for this one. Because then we could have some options of things to do, and I think it would be cool for him to move out off on his own for a bit. Well, those don't come in purple, which is honestly pretty rude if you ask me, but we have a variety of different ones. Maybe get a hose too. No, I'm gonna play in like one of the apartments from San Myshuno, I think. I think it'd be kind of cool to live in San Myshuno for a bit. Well, he already lives in San Myshuno, so it could be kind of nice for him to live there, but like in a different way. It's like he's moving out on his own, but he's not moving that far from home. So he's just moving like a little bit away to have a little bit of his own space. Oh, I didn't realize how close that was to the... I forgot I had 2 doors there. I should be able to get around that all still. But yeah, mostly the plan is because right now he's only a teen, so we wouldn't move out until he becomes a young adult, which is gonna be like, I think it's like 2 days from now or something, 2 or 3 days in game. But he's got siblings that are still teens that are a lot younger than him. So I don't want like his parents to move out and live here until his siblings age up. So I thought that he could live in the apartment until his siblings are old enough to like take over the old business, and then the grandparents could come live with us and we could move here, you know? So that's kind of my plan for it, but it'll probably be a brief stint in the apartment. Can make it stinky. Yeah, I think it's gonna be kind of stinky. I kind of want to live in, you know, the one that Salim lives in normally, that like square shaped apartment. I kind of want to live in that one, like a really small apartment. That's what I had in mind, at least. If I do that, he won't be able to walk past it, right? So we probably shouldn't put too much there. Yeah, with the tall walls. But I'm gonna probably do some stuff with platforms so it has like some staircases going on. So it might be kind of cool, I don't know. But yes, one that usually has taller walls. Are any of you purple looking? It's got some pink and some purple in it. That's all right. We could try that. Wow, this is so high up. Oh my gosh. You like don't even realize how tall this is until... No, I'll still put that there though. This is probably fine, and we can add to it. All right, is this good for now? Again, it's never gonna be done. We'll have to, and I didn't decorate the kids' room because there is no kid, but is this a good starting point for before he moves in? I really like the exterior. I'm really happy with the exterior, and that's a good thing. The inside is gonna be ever changing, I think. But this is pretty fun, so. Okay, only took us 3 days to build it, but I'll show you around. This is what the outside looks like. So it's kind of supposed to be like an older house. It's in Tartosa, so we have lots of this pretty purple landscaping around too, which is nice, just in the environment. But when you first walk in, he has like this nice long hallway. I put loads of empty photo frames because it's a legacy, so we can have our family's photos up there. Over here is what we're gonna pretend is his romance consultant office. He doesn't actually need an office to be a romance consultant, but like he doesn't see clients at home, I mean, but it's nice to have an office and we can pretend that he sees clients at home. Feels a bit empty to me in here, but I'd like to put up like, I don't know, diplomas and that sort of thing inside of the office. We can use some clutter in here too that we've collected. If you come forward, this is the kitchen and the dining room. I really like this kitchen backsplash that we're using in here. And it has like a pantry attached to it as well. It is the one from Wedding Stories, yeah. Kind of funny, the sim in this generation is like horrible. His whole life goal is to break up relationships. He has the villainous Valentine aspiration, and he's living in the wedding world. So I thought it was kind of cute. It's like opposite. There's a bathroom downstairs, really vibrant tile, but it's kind of fun. There's also like some music and some more photo frames. Up here is the living room. This wallpaper was kind of an inspo for the color scheme of the house. He has a piano and like a dog bed, the Woohoo game. His mom is from the Green Gen, so she is an artist and she has like her own art studio because she's gonna live with us, so I wanted her to have some space. There's also a basement down here, and in this basement, he has to max the nectar making skill, so he's got an extra bathroom, but he also has like his nectar cellar, so he can make the nectar, he can store it. He's gonna put all of his like selfies with ex-partners up on this wall because he has to have like 10 exes at least. He's got a bar, and then in here is his gym because he also has to max the fitness skill, so this is like his basement skill building space. And then if you come upstairs, there's like an upstairs hallway. This will be for his kid. I only want to have one kid, so we have one kid's room for now. Hopefully I only need that many. His parents will live in here when they move in with us. And then this is his primary bedroom. He has the vibrating heart bed. He has a closet with a costume trunk and an empty shelf because in the Eggplant gen, you have to only wear the Eggplant costume, so he doesn't actually have clothes. So there's something hanging in his closet because he doesn't have clothes. And then here's his primary bathroom right here. So we tried to make it very purple. And again, it feels a little bit empty in some places, but I want to give myself room to put up collectibles and like things that I've gathered over the years. In the back, he has a chess table. He has a Woohoo blanket. This is like the planters for us to plant the eggplants in because he's going to grow those from cottage living. There's this kind of cute pergola with a dining table and a grill, and he also has a greenhouse so we can grow plants to make into nectar, and a shark pond so we can kill people. I might get a telescope. I have enough money for a telescope. I want to have that so I can die too. Just some options, you know? That'll be all of our money. I think I'll upload it. Oh no, I won't. I'm gonna save first and then I'll upload it. How about that? That's a better idea. Make sure we save the progress. Yeah, the gorgeous house and then the guy who owns it just wears an eggplant costume. Yeah. It's great, right? Okay. Very Veggie House Eggplant. Oh. Can you upload the word eggplant to the gallery? This is a genuine question. I think it's 4 bathrooms. The purple house I built for the eggplant generation of the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge. The orange kids room is empty because I don't have any children yet. You can use the word eggplant on the gallery. So that's good. Well, there you go. I'm gonna take a screenshot. The lighting of this looks really pretty right now. Oh, the sim's in the way though. I don't wanna see you on the balcony. Random test sim. Okay. Gosh, I really, really like the new plants from the new pack. I just wish we had more of them. That's like my only gripe with it, because I like them so much. They're so pretty. I like how like twisty the branches are and stuff too. This is a nice lot. If you're looking for it, we're in Tartosa. It's the Wedding Stories world. I'll show you from the map view. Why would we have more plants in the Enchanted by Nature pack? Right, my bad for assuming. That was silly of me. It's up here if you wanted to know where to put it. Tartosa is really nice. It really is nice. It's a shame that Wedding Stories has like a little bit of trouble because the world it comes with is one of, honestly, it's probably the best out of all of the game pack worlds because it's like double the size of the other ones, you know? Okay, let's save again and then we can go figure out where the apartment's gonna be. Well, I have an idea already, but you know. You like Moonwood Mill better? I mean, Moonwood Mill is nice, but this one is just the biggest. Moonwood Mill is pretty small still in comparison. It's only the one neighborhood, and it's 5 lots versus Tartosa. Where are you? Tartosa, which is 2 neighborhoods and 9 lots. Usually a game pack world would be like just this part, but we got this part as well, which was nice. So it's just like objectively bigger. Oh, you can hit Shift C, Caddy, to get the like extra customization options on a roof. Shift C when you're holding the roof, and then it like opens up the rest of them. Okay, San Myshuno. So I'm gonna have you come live here. The one that I guess I can just use Salim as the test sim. I was thinking about moving into this apartment with Eggplant for a bit, but we're gonna wanna like redecorate. Oh, maybe I should actually build this one in the proper Very Veggie save so that I don't have to like, hold on, I'm gonna do that because I don't wanna have to replace all of the, if I'm gonna use platforms, it's a little bit annoying. So let's just build it that way from scratch. And then we'll do it. It has tall walls. I know, that's why I'm gonna use platforms. Make it kind of like split level. That's interesting. So Malcolm Landgraf has moved into an apartment in San Myshuno with his 3 horses. Because of course he did. That makes perfect sense. What are their names? Dipsy Doodle? Marcella, Noelle, and Lakeisha. Wow. I mean, this isn't a choice that I would make, really. Actually, you know, it is a choice that I would make. I have made this choice before. I've had a pet horse multiple times, actually. This is an apart horse, I guess. Not an apartment, but an apart horse. Anyway, that's weird that he's doing that. I'm gonna use this sim and move there. My Sim's ex-boyfriend. I forgot about this situation. Maybe he can be our test sim. Sure. I like it. No, Anna, that's exactly what I was picturing. There's, you know that Love Struck early purchase content bed? I had the exact same thought about it. I don't know if it comes in purple, but this bed is kind of the energy that, oh my God, that's the energy of the apartment. That's exactly what I was picturing when I set out to build this. Let's delete everything first. And then we'll do it from scratch. See, this is gonna be really good. I am very excited about this. Let me just paint everything with like a blank slate sort of color for now. Probably gonna get some extra windows too. And then I'm gonna make it cost 20,000 simoleons, I think. Because I wanna be able to have a cheap house with Greg. It'll be nice. No, I think the Not So Berry Orange Gen lived in the other Neat CLC apartment in San Myshuno. The one that has the balcony, I think, is where I lived with the other. The Orange Sims lived there for a brief period of time. Okay, so you're just tuning in. We're building a starter apartment for the purple gen of Very Veggie. So similar to what we just built, but this one's gonna be an apartment for us to live in the beginning. I've done this kind of thing before, and I think I'm gonna do it again now. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5. Oh, too high. I basically want to have him have like a lofted bedroom that's like up back here. And then his living space will be all like around this way, you know? I might raise this up. Oh, if I do that, does it break those? I don't really want to break those, so maybe I won't. But I think this could be kind of cool if we did it like this. Are there purple? Oh boy. No, it's a bit much even for me. It's a bit much even for me. I won't do that. I won't make us do that, chat. I'm sorry that I even considered it for a second. That was bad of me. I shouldn't do that. It's a little bit too much. I think I probably will use this wallpaper again though. This is like an inspo. I'm gonna make it kind of dark. I might use black brick. Make it ugly on purpose as a starter apartment. It's gonna be like, I don't want it to be like ugly like that. I want it to be like he has a cheap kitchen set and like maybe some mold in his apartment, but he's making the most out of it. That's kind of what I'm going for with this, you know? Like he's tried to make it nice, but it still is a little bit strange at times. Can I close that off? I think I might like to do that. It's not necessary for us to do that, but I think I might. Just because I kind of like having some more separation, but then it can still be lofted. I don't know. Like, isn't that kind of interesting? We could possibly put, oh no, maybe not. I was gonna say the kitchen could go back there, but probably not. We'll leave the kitchen over here still. Maybe I'll use, this looks bad. Is it gonna look bad with every color that I try to use? Probably. That's kind of what I'm getting. Oh, that looks okay. All right. I had a door in the utility closet. That's kind of what I was thinking, is that I would put a door into it. Could do a slightly industrial stair. Well, the industrial stairs are the most expensive ones. Like these. That's 1,120 more. So that's why I was kind of thinking that I wouldn't use them, because it's a little bit, yeah, that's the get to work ones. The werewolves ones might be a little bit cheaper, but I kind of like this being solid, at least for now. Just trust me on this, okay? I have an idea. All right, this wall is a little bit moldy. I know that that is a bit strange, but again, just trust me on this and we'll see where it takes us. I didn't hear Snap Tilly, but you might have heard her. She could be downstairs yelling. She does do that, so it is entirely possible that you did hear that. Yeah, we can try that. It's gonna be kind of dark in here, huh? It's very interesting. I'm gonna move this around. I'm gonna let myself like kind of redo some of the walls, you know? Redo the window situation so it fits better for our purposes, that kind of thing. Okay, these won't come in purple. You know what we could make him do? Just for fun? What if he has to fix up the stinky appliances? It's a cat outside of your window. It's not Snap, it was a cat outside of your real life window. That is actually really funny. But this could be cool. We can kind of do this a little bit more custom with the placement of it all then. But that way it can be purple. And that feels like a good in-between almost, you know, like it's a nice thing for him to have to work towards trying to improve. It won't just be like ready for him straight away. What if we use the kitchen clutter kit sink? Because I do like this one. I like that it has some mess in it. I don't know why they're so skinny. I am like extremely annoyed by that. These appliances being, because look at this. This is like regular, and then here's one of these. Do you see how much smaller it is? So when you put it like in between counters, it doesn't fit. So that's pretty frustrating of them to have done. But like, I don't know. It makes no sense. Like I refuse to even accept it as a stylistic choice. Like I don't want to hear anything about like, oh, it's vintage, so it's skinny. Like that's not, they need to make it fit within the constraints of their game. Like you have a determined size that all of the other stoves are, and like you have a determined size for how the kitchens worked. So like I don't agree with like, oh, in real life old ones are skin, like that doesn't, you need to fit with the rest of the Sims 4. It doesn't, it's so annoying to use otherwise, you know? I'm gonna try this. We'll see about that, I don't know. Yeah, especially because it's like so close to a full tile, but it's like not quite a full tile. You think the Love Struck stools? Did the Love Struck ones come in purple? Oh, like these ones? These ones are a little bit darker, I guess that's true. And they're not 400 simoleons, so that's probably better. You could try that. You can have a trash can. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna give him cabinets or like, I'm gonna just put this here so I can have it be properly in line. What I need to do now is have this be at the edge of that, but at the height of that. Okay. Oh wait, no, I should have used like an end piece, actually. That works, that's fine. Maybe there could be a shelf in between them. What is this? Maybe I'll do that end piece instead. And there could be a shelf. I did this exact kitchen setup in his parents' house with all open shelving instead of any cabinets. So that's why I'm a little bit like, I don't want to do only open shelves in here because I feel like I just did that. But maybe it looks bad, I don't know. I don't know. We could also maybe have like, oh my god, I deleted the whole thing. The thing about the vent hoods is that like the option is to hang from the ceiling, which is way too long, or you put it like on the wall and it's too wide. So that was why I was kind of like unsure of that. Well, I wonder what would happen if I put these like just across that way. I don't know. I think that might be kind of interesting. We could get some artwork sitting up on top of it. I can change the title to say apartment instead, I guess, but I don't know if that matters. We're still doing the Eggplant's house. So. Base game. Okay. This. Not that purple. However, and hear me out on this, it's got a decent amount of purple. Oh my god, redo. And it's a hot dog. So I don't know. I'm just a little bit worried that it's too much color for an apartment that's supposed to be entirely purple. But if we added enough purple elsewhere, like, maybe it'll be okay. But we don't want it to, like, take away from the purple of the apartment. That's, like, worst case scenario. Oh, you know what is similar to this, but a little bit different, is the eco lifestyle one. Are any of you... Okay, that's blue. But it's possible that the blue of that feels a little bit more like... more purple leaning. And there's also something about the canvas being backwards that makes it feel a little bit more like... I don't want to say messy, because it's not messy, obviously, but... Do you know what I mean by that at all? You think the hot dog is more fun? Oh, really? I kind of feel like I prefer this one. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be like so annoying. That's purple. I kind of like it. You don't like it? I think it looks cute together like this. I want to see all of the purple clutter options. Oh my god. Purple video game? Are you kidding? Here's like a purple cityscape. That's also good. That's small, so it fits in there pretty well. I don't know. Can you be lower? Oh, it's cutting it a little bit close. We'll see. Oh, is there any purple in the new touch grass rewards? I don't know. Oh no, not really at all. These are all of them. The otters could maybe work. Maybe. I feel like I need to have like some kind of taller piece of art, or like maybe a taller plant. And maybe even this one. Because it's like a little bit higher up. Okay, let's see about the kitchen clutter stuff then. I'm gonna use that. Isn't it just like so cool that none of these things come in purple? Don't you just love that? Like literally not a single purple swatch should be found anywhere in here. We could use it kind of like a pantry, at least with a couple of these. So I'll do that. Oh, here we go. Obsessed with that as an option. Okay. Honestly, we could just leave it like that, and we could leave it kind of simple. I do kind of like that. And yeah, there is a purple coffee maker that matches. If you wanted to use this one, they could be done. We can like custom place it all. Could be nice. Okay, well, that is certainly something. Let me scoot this all over because I might try and get, let me get the bed that I want. It's the one from Love Struck. In this color, which might not work. I'm well aware of that, so we might have to change it up. I don't know. It kind of depends. And you need to have a door to the bathroom from right there. Oh my god. Well, you can't scoot it further back. I also don't know about this wallpaper with this. So we'll see about that too. But that's kind of the vision. Let me just put a couple of these things I want to save on top of the counter. Oh, Alien, the bed was the inspo behind the whole place. So the bed's gonna stay for sure, don't worry. The bed is the reason we're doing this. That was like the concept. Purple neon lights. Oh, we can make some purple lights in here. It'll be cool. I need like a solid purple. I mean, honestly, like the living room could be kind of small like this, just facing, or maybe the living room is better suited to face this way. We have a little bit more room. What happened to the house? We finished it. So now we're gonna make a starter home. So that's like his big time house. But we're talking about living in an apartment when he first moves out, before he goes into the big house. And that's what this is. Yeah, we were gonna put a door into like this pipe area, cats. I didn't forget, don't worry, I just hadn't placed any furniture over there yet. I don't really know if I like this shade of purple, but I guess that doesn't really matter. It's not really like a choice that we get to make, I suppose. No, I don't really like that either. Does the flea market couch come in purple? I think it has like a pinky purpley color, if I remember correctly. So it's a little bit of a light color, but it is flea market furniture, which might be better. I'm wondering about also, I don't really know what matches the bed. It does actually match the bed pretty nicely. I was wondering about this, but I guess it doesn't really have that much purple in it. It's mostly just that color, and that one's not good for this, so I guess we won't do it. I am gonna put a side table next to this thing. Side tables have to be really small to fit right here, don't they? This one's pretty small, so that could work. The other couch from Growing Together has purple, but that one's like, it's not a purpley purple. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really, and that one's not really what I would say is purple either. It's got like a little hint of it all, but yeah, every side table in this game is absolutely massive. I have always thought the same thing. They can be so hard to use because of that. Because they're all so big. What if I put the like cube shelf from my kit and you can have a little TV? I wish I could put it in the side. That's annoying. I didn't know that. Does the basement kit couch have a swatch that could work? I don't think that the basement kit couch is gonna come in purple. It has like this color, but that's not really what I would describe as purple either. Especially when we have other things that are more purple than that. We can use some stuff from the basement kit. Like I was kind of planning on putting some stains in here and everything, but maybe not quite yet. Yeah, the cube shelf, I agree, is kind of realistic. It's giving like he went to IKEA to go shopping a little bit, and that's what he came home with. That's purple. Colors. Purple. There is the blow up one, but I don't really know if I actually like that or not. I don't know. Does the Sims team hate purple? Doesn't it feel like that? It's weird when you like start doing this kind of build and you realize how much we don't have of a certain color like that. Because you just, I don't know, you would think that we would have more, but like, we really don't get much purple in this game. It's not one that gets used often. Okay. Maybe I could use that big purple plant. What colors do they use the most? It feels like blue, to be honest. I think they also kind of go through phases of stuff like that. But purple has never been one of their popular ones. I just flipped by blue by accident. I didn't mean to. I wonder if I could scoot this over on purpose and like kind of have it be a little bit off center intentionally. It's not giving stinky, but it could be a start. I do like it being a little bit off center. I think that's cool. Oh, I have seen them. Yeah, the veggie tattoos. I keep with love to all of you. I know I keep refusing to look at tattoos on stream on the gallery, but I'm a little bit scared of the gallery and like the tattoo feature, just because there's been some like offensive tattoos uploaded to the gallery, and I don't want to stumble upon them by accident like when I'm live and like subject you all to that. So yeah, I like intentionally am kind of scared to look at like browse the gallery for tattoos when in front of everybody. I like do it when I'm not streaming it, you know? But it's like, I don't really feel like that feels safe to me right now. Maybe if they had a little better of a gallery moderation system, I'd feel different, but yeah, I just feel a little wary of it. Because you can't like cut it out like you could in a YouTube video, you know? If it's on stream, it's just on stream, so. I do like the idea of that thing. And I might try and scoot this back a little bit more. No, well, it's not, I kind of want it to be tight. And again, it's not like it's all of them. It's just like you, with anything, you can find some bad stuff that has gotten through the filters on the gallery. And I feel like because the tattoos are sort of new, there feels like there's a lot of them, so. No, we finished the house build, Kitty, so we're working on this now instead, for us to live in after we first move out. And we'll live here like for a little bit when my sim first ages up to be an adult. Apartment first, then the big house, you know? I kind of want to put, maybe I could find a little shelf or something. What if I sized you down? This is very much a kitchen shelf, but maybe we could use it there. Do you see what I mean though? I like the idea of there being some kind of little shelf, and maybe there could be a piece of art above it. Or even like a poster. That could work too. Because that's cheap. Okay. What other kinds of purple? Well, maybe I should have used this one inside of the kitchen properly. We could get a different shelf over there. Okay. I do like that. Let me put a big bookshelf. We're gonna run out of money. Cause like, I wanted this one. And I probably shouldn't, but I do. I want that really bad. I know I need a dog auto feeder and like a little purple dog bowl. Bathroom first. Yeah, we need to buy more furniture just in general before we get too deep into this. Maybe the dog bowl could be like more that way. Okay. I've always liked that bookshelf from City Living. It's pretty nice. Oh yeah, this carpet is just because that's the carpet that was there before. Chat, I don't really intend to keep that carpet in here, I promise. That's just what was there. I kind of want him to have a desk. I kind of liked the idea of like a little desk right here, but that I think is too tight. So maybe it should be something else, not a desk. Oh, I wonder if he could have, like maybe we close it off like this. What if we put the closet? Because your Sims can woohoo inside of this closet. We could also possibly scoot it back. But I don't know, that maybe it was fine like that before. Just put something on top of it maybe. But then he has another place to woohoo. Let's try and leave that for now and we'll see. Okay, let me change the lighting color too. All lights be that color. I want, not you, not as an heirloom. I want this light to be a purple color. I want to get a few more little purple lights. I think that's something purple, maybe even like a candle. Just so we can have a little bit more of that purple energy over here. Yeah, it's not really, that one's like the closest to purple, but I just like how it lights up the room a little bit more purpley. Yeah, I'm using his ex as a test sim, I sure am. I know that's bad, but I am using his ex as a test sim. It's kind of fun, right? It's a little messy of me to do, but it's kind of fun. I might not have a trash can. I might just make him use like the outdoor trash can. Outdoor, I meant like the one in the hallway. Not outdoor. Purple. I'm gonna use this. I find it very exciting. There's not really a purple tile. At least not in the way that I want there to be. So I may end up using this as the bathroom. I think he needs to have a shower, and it needs to be a shower that your Sims are able to woohoo in. Like, that kind of feels like a necessity to me. And then he can have a cheap toilet. We need to bathe Prune. Oh god. So we need to have a shower tub combo. That's pretty bad. This one is like kind of pink, but it's purple enough. Yeah, he has to have like cheap stuff, I think. So sorry to my Sim, but this is your starter apartment, so you don't get to have all the nice things yet. Yeah, try that thing. 100 simoleons for that. Oh my gosh. I know, Lovestruck having one of the showers that Sims can't woohoo in is pretty funny. I do like that Lovestruck has a pretty customizable shaped shower. Like, I do like that that is what it comes with, because it feels a little bit more useful, but it's kind of funny because you can't woohoo in those ones. But I like that shower, and I like to have more options from more packs, so I'm glad that they did it. Yeah, the apartment is for Eggplant. Yeah, we're building this for Eggplant to live in right now. That is the plan. No, Squeaklin, I'm not talking about Eggplant tattoos. I'm talking about tattoos in general on the gallery. There is some really nasty, hateful, horrible stuff on there, and I just don't want. There's no world where you convince me to open tattoos on stream. I'm just not gonna do it. Like if you had seen what I saw when I opened it for the first time, I was like, okay, I'm never doing that again on stream. Like I've never done it on stream, but when I opened it privately, I was like, oh my god, okay, we're not gonna do that in front of thousands of people. So I'm glad that you don't see any offensive, but I have been scarred, so I'm not gonna do it on stream. I just won't. Like, that's never gonna change. Sorry, but it's not. I'm not doing that. Doesn't matter. You can look at whatever tattoos you want. I don't need to. I'm not even playing cast right now. I don't need to look at tattoos right now, but I'm just, to be safe, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, set color and intensity this light to be purple. Oh, I like that. That's cool. You think the bathroom kit headboard? Oh, we could try that. I wasn't gonna give him a headboard, but we also can't scoot this back because of the platform. That's like as far back as it can go. So maybe if we put that fake headboard from the bathroom kit. It kind of upgrades the bed a little bit with it still looking messy, you know? Which is what we want. So that's good, actually. Okay. Let's get a desk. Because he's gonna need... 20-year-old guys don't have headboards. I know, that's the thing. Like, the apartment is probably a little bit on the fancy side for what we're trying to do. I could have made it stinkier, but I got a little bit excited and now it's not that stinky anymore. But it's okay. It doesn't have to be like the stinkiest of stinky apartments. It can be a little bit nice. Really, it's a lot nice, but he can have a nice space. I don't think Greg has like that stinky of an apartment. Only like a little bit of a stinky apartment for him. He'll only have one nightstand. I know that for a fact. We can put that over there. I might not use this mirror. I don't know if I like it. I'll get him a computer. Yeah, like messy stinky, but not stinky stinky. Like he's set up a nice place for himself, but it's a little bit messy from time to time. I think that's kind of what I was going for, at least. Okay. Yeah, that gray color is probably better. Well, actually, it comes in a light purple if we want to do that instead. Maybe that feels better for this. You're fine, mate. It's not just you. I saw a bunch of it, so I was just trying to set a boundary. The thing about Twitch chat, and it's not an individual person's fault, but the thing about Twitch chat is that I don't know if it's good at boundaries. You know? So sometimes you just gotta be like, listen, you guys, this is what it is. We're calling it, you know? And it's never like because of one person, right? It's just, it's the internet, so. What are boundaries? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I wish I had like an in-between of the size down, or sized up one and then the default size of that. I feel like the Parenthood rug, oh my gosh. Well, this being on top of a platform isn't helping, is it? I just feel like a lot of the other rugs don't match, because the bed itself is very specific and very patterned. I don't really want to use the same rug twice, but tool mod, well, trust and believe I know about the tool mod. I just don't really use mods in my content, so we don't have the ability to do a half size up like you could if you had different mods. I know that there are fantastic mods out there for this kind of thing, but I sort of intentionally choose to not use mods in my build content to make it a little bit easier to follow along for the average Sims player that doesn't have access to those sorts of mods. Yeah, this is not gonna work really either. That's not good for you. You think a black rug? I just feel like that's kind of, I don't know if that's in the spirit of the challenge for the rug to be black. It could be. If we get enough purple above the bed, it might be okay. But it was, I don't know, I just feel like it needs to be very purple for it to be enough. I like that one. I think you should have posters. I don't really know about those posters. But I do think it should be posters. What about high school years ones instead? Are any of you purple? This one is not really like completely purple, but it has some purple. I always like the little duck. If we use that and then mixed in some other things with it that are also purple, maybe it would be okay. Science poster? I don't know. Sure. Yeah, I'm trying to go for things that I haven't really used before. Like, I've never really used this. I don't really ever use these posters either. So I'm like trying to pick options that I maybe wouldn't normally choose, just so we have something different. Because there's some stuff that I use all the time, like over and over. I'll put this thing in every single build, you know, like, so I'm trying to pull off a gallery wall in a way that is different than normal, but it's hard. None of those are purple. Is the university one purple at all? Oh no. I mean, it's not a bad shape, honestly. I do think that maybe this wallpaper, while I love it, it might be a little bit too fancy for the apartment. It could be what's throwing us off. If we went like all in with something less fancy, then we could like cover it with mold. That's just plain though, which is so boring. But maybe it's moldy. I don't really like that one. I kind of prefer it being solid. That sunset-y wallpaper, I always want to like it. And for some reason, I've just really had a hard time making myself like that wallpaper over the years. I don't know if anybody else relates to that at all, but I just want to like it so bad, and I've never really loved it. Okay, that's nice mold. Snake skin comes in purple. Oh god. Oh god. I know we talked about this like with the other build and stuff. It does come in purple. But I think that the mold on top of the snakeskin is too far. It's like you gotta pick one or the other. You can't have mold and snakeskin. It's gotta be mold or snakeskin. And like it could be done. It could be done. I have to change the bathroom then. I will say I have never used this wallpaper before. So it is, I guess, like an interesting and different sort of design feature, which is cool. Maybe I'll put it right there. Yeah, if not now, when? That's true. You make a good point. Okay, if not now, when? This is our time to use the snakeskin wallpaper. There won't be another opportunity like this. It's from Love Struck, that wallpaper, if you're looking for it. I just don't really like any of this. Yeah, I don't think I want to use that wallpaper. I love the floral, but I use that as a really like, the floral wallpaper was a big theme in the other house. So I want to like make it different in this house if we can. If you're looking for it, I'm avoiding it. You're like, where is it from so I know what pack to not buy? Let me know, because I'm not gonna buy that pack. Do you think you could have a card table? I would kind of like that. No, not those. Did none of the folding chairs come in purple? All of these different packs, they don't. Wow, they don't. Okay. Oh, the bubble blower is kind of fun too. I don't think we'll be able to fit the bubble blower anymore. I think I'd rather have a card table, like gameplay wise, than the bubble blower. But we can look. If the bubble blower comes in purple, I might consider it. That's not really like, it's purple and orange. I don't know. I feel like I don't really like that. I know some people said to do mismatched chairs too, but I feel like I don't love... Oh my god. Can I do this as the accent chair in the corner instead? Unfortunately, I'm kind of obsessed with that. I think I'm gonna do that. I was looking at those a second ago. There's also like these glass ones, but there's not a lot of that light color in this house. So I'm not sure if it's bad. Like the white part, I mean. But maybe it's a good excuse for us to try and bring in some more of it. Can you access the power box? No. I don't. So here's my experience with this in The Sims. I don't really care that you can't access it right now, because to make it accessible, you just like move the thing into your household inventory for a second. So like to me, it's pretty easy to like fix that if I need to repair it. And I sort of think that is like kind of realistic too. Like you might need to move something out of the way to fix something like that. So I'm good with that. That's sort of how I've been playing in the past. Because it like, I don't know, these are immovable and it makes it so you have to like really work the floor plan around them. And I don't always want to do that. So I don't know. You just imagine the Sims move the plan to access it, and that's fine. I think that makes sense. Well, I'm gonna give him a house plan. I'm gonna give him a house plan. I wanna try and play with it, so. I wanna get something right here. I don't really know what. You can repair them. What, this? Yeah, in the Needs TLC apartments, they can break. And they do break like pretty consistently, so you have to repair them, unfortunately. Let's get a game console. See how that looks. Nah, I want to use the base game one, the one from the rewards event. 400 simoleons. Oh my gosh. At what cost? Is there a non-functional version of the houseplants? No, the houseplants are all functional, but there are some places that if you slot them, that's a bad example. There are some things that you can slot them to that are too tall. So if you put it up there, it warns you like it won't function here. This should be one of those places. Yeah, look, see? So you can use those houseplants and have them be non-functional if you want to, if it's like too high up. If that makes sense. So that's one way to do it. I'm gonna look. Yeah, that means they shouldn't, at least they shouldn't die. I guess I haven't played for an extended period of time with them like that yet. So I could be telling you a wrong answer, but I don't think that they will die if you put them there. To answer your question, I'm gonna do a couple different crates. I don't want to do only crates, but I want to have a few of them. Dream home decorator. Just feels kind of realistic to me, you know? Oh! That's actually better. I wish that the games would let me. Maybe I leave that one empty on purpose. I don't know. It might be okay like that. They will die? Oh, they do die when you put them up there? So when it says the object gameplay won't function there, they just like, it will just like automatically die? Because you can't help them at all? That's, pretty annoying, actually. So, cool. I don't think I like the otter thing. Let's do it like that. I just think the otters are too fancy for him, Chad. Comfy gamer again. Okay. Maybe I'll use the all purple swatch of these things. That's a pretty nice purple, so. These crates are from the Basement Treasures kit. If if you're looking for those. No. How about some neon? I have a neon sign over here. I need to get some more wall decor on this wall. Yeah, that's interesting though about the plants dying if they're up high. This is the thing, a houseplant item with gameplay is like so cool in theory, but then in practice in The Sims, it's never exactly what you're hoping for, is it? You know what I mean? It's never quite what you want out of it. I think I'll do it like that. Some fairy lights in the bedroom. Yeah, we can do that. I was kind of planning on doing that too. I want to like these ones from Businesses and Hobbies so bad, but I still like the ones from the holiday free pack better. Like my preference is still these. I feel like it kind of maybe always will be too. I kind of want to have them like I don't know. I don't love how it's hanging behind that, but maybe it's okay. Yeah, they just look a little bit messier. I don't know how to explain it. I think they're just cuter, this kind of fairy light. Maybe keep that in the middle and we do like a big mirror. I'm gonna give him 22,000 simoleons. How about that? Just a little bit more money for my sim. No big deal. Does this come in purple? Aw man, it's like every color but purple. That's sad. No, you can't edit the hallway, unfortunately. Laptop instead of PC. Well, this is the cheapest one. That's why I gave him that computer. The Tartosa build is bugged. What, the one that I built? Bugged in what way? Oh, this one comes in purple, but it's like a light purple. It doesn't let you place it? Well, that has potential to be a big problem, but it might just be you. If it doesn't let you place it, I can't do anything about that. That's not my fault or it might just be on your end though. Sometimes this kind of thing happens. People are like, oh my God, Kayla, the gallery's broken. And it's just like their computer. But it says system error when you try to download it. Well, I didn't even build it in my own save. So. I don't think it's the build, I think it's just the gallery. Oh. Oh no. What the heck? Oh, why? I have never had that problem. Is it that build or is it this lot? Okay, does it work for my library? Oh my God. I didn't even build it in the save. Re-upload it? I don't even know if that'll make a difference. Did I save before I went to... I did, didn't I? This has been happening to you too. It might be a known problem with the gallery. I don't want to... I'm going to try and close my game and reopen it and see if that gets me anywhere, and then I'm going to try and re-upload it. Sims 4 gallery just ruins everything, huh? Isn't that cool? Happened to your Sims house once, never found the true cause. But that's the thing. So you thought it was because you had newborn Sims inside, but there's no baby inside. It's because you have photos they took in the house. I don't have any photos they've taken inside the house, Jess. The place is empty of like photos and stuff. I think the only debug thing in it is a debug frog. Yeah, and it was a brand new save as well. I made like a fresh save to build in. I guess it has the family portrait item, but that's not a photo. We can check. Now I'm gonna try and troubleshoot it because I'm curious why it's doing that. The family portrait is an item, not a photo. It's different. It shows a photo of your Sims, but I've never had an issue with the gallery not placing because it has the life and death portrait. Like, I mean, it could be, I guess. But if it's been happening to other people in other saves and no one figured it out, like, because there's too many items in a lot. I doubt that it's because there's too many items because I've built bigger lots than this before. Oh, I should try it in a different save, huh? Well, let's see if we can place it on a different lot, just in general. Because I don't know. Maybe with a fresh reload it works. Yours was an unfurnished house. Yeah, so it happened to somebody else. The house was unfurnished and it was doing that. Okay, that's super cool. I've literally never seen this before. I've never seen this. In all my years, I've never seen this. I'm gonna try and save a couple different versions to my library. Somebody thought that maybe it was because of this. I doubt it, but we can test it and find out. Let's also try it no eggplant frog. I know earlier, picture me an hour ago being like, if something goes wrong today, I will just end stream. And now look at us. My build's broken. Oh my god. Try to place for minerals without editing. That's true. We could try that too. Let me do it this way first. This is no picture. The picture is still there. I know. I did one with no picture, one with no frog. I've got two options. Oh! This version had no picture, and it just let me place it. Wow, I'm really surprised by that because I don't think of that item as being a photo in the same way that because sometimes the gallery marks, like if your sim takes a selfie, they mark it as CC. I've never had a problem with this photo before, but it was this thing possibly? So this is early purchase content from Life and Death. It might also be that the upload was corrupted. Let's try this. This one that has no frog. Let's see if this one works. No frog. Because it might not be the picture. It could just be that I had to re-upload it. Okay, so it might be just that it needs re-uploaded. Like it didn't upload properly. So I don't think it was the picture. That explains why it happened to multiple people in a lot of different saves and different reasons. But so maybe it just uploaded wrong. It still has the picture with that random sim in it. I'm gonna put it back, no sim. I want my eggplant frog though. Okay, eggplant. All right, well, let me make sure I copy and paste because I don't feel like typing this all again, so. Let me delete this version off the, is it gone off my gallery now too? No. Remove lot from gallery. Okay, let's try and upload it again and see if it works this time. All right. re-uploaded because the last upload was corrupted somehow. All right, let's see if it works now. Oops, there's 4 bathrooms. Looks like it uploaded fine. Let's see if we can place it. Why do we think it was the frog? Well, I was mostly kidding about that, but that was like the only thing from debug, like debug object. People were talking about maybe it was a debug thing that was breaking it because somebody else said they thought it was like a baby they had in their lot. So we wondered if it was like something like that, but I didn't think it was actually going to be the frog. I never thought it would actually be the frog. It was just a haha, the frog is from debug, so let's check. But I don't even think it was the painting. I just think the upload was corrupted. I don't think it was an object at all because I just uploaded it again and it worked fine. This has all the items in it still. I mean, I don't have a sim here anymore, but I uploaded it with the sim before, so I like when I did it the second time and it worked. So I don't think it was because of the sim either. I think that it was just a corrupted upload. And that explains why it happened to a bunch of you in random circumstances. Like it wasn't one certain item. It wasn't like a sim. It was probably just because the upload corrupted somehow. That's my guess. Let's go see if it works in the correct save. So I don't think there is a rhyme or reason, unfortunately. So we don't have an answer to why that happened, but I'm glad we noticed, because I would have been real mad if I found out when I was trying to place the correct version later on. Let's load in here. Yeah, because like imagine if I don't know, like deleted the save or something for some reason. I don't know why I would, but like imagine that happened and the build was gone. All right, let's see if you placed. Oops, furnished. Yeah, re-uploaded with nothing changed. And it placed fine, so I don't know. That one should work because it worked for me in this save. But that's pretty strange. At least we figured it out, right? You know, we have really been through it with this build. This is like the build that keeps on giving, you know? And it just, there's always something with it. Yeah, so I guess when I uploaded it before, it just corrupted and didn't say. I don't know. But yeah, like first the terrain paint, then this. There's just always something. This gen is cursed. It has been a process. The build that keeps on taking. Maybe that's the better way of putting it, yeah. So weird. Well, I hope that doesn't happen again, because there was no indication to me in game that that happened until I tried to download it myself. And obviously I don't usually download my own builds. So like that could happen to any build and I might not realize until days later when I post it on YouTube. Like, so I don't know. That's a very frustrating glitch that you wouldn't be able to discover until like somebody else tries to download it, right? Yeah, that's strange. No, it wasn't before the update. I uploaded that like an hour ago. Like it was today. Before I built this, I built that, so. Yeah, I wonder if the Sims team knows about that. I might see, did any of you clip that? If not, I can go back and find a clip of it later. But I might try and report it, because I don't know if that's been like discovered, because I hadn't even heard of that one until just now, so. And we have video footage of it, which is helpful. And I have the save that it was happening in. Although I deleted the library version of it that was glitched, so I don't have the glitched upload anymore. But oh well. Oh well. Let's see. I think that maybe the kitchen needs a little bit more purple. Maybe I'll put some of the... I don't know. Maybe I'll put some of this. I used this before in the old house, or in the new house, and I really liked it. So maybe I'll use it again, just so we can have some more pretty purple back here in the kitchen. You can only see it from certain angles, but I think that's kind of nice. And then we are working on the bedroom. when everything turned bad. So let's see if we can figure out some other things to put in here. Yeah, the walls are just so tall. That's why I put the platform. Yeah, I think they fixed the pregnancy issue. They had an update this week. I was gone, I was in Seattle, so I didn't make a video on it or anything. It also wasn't like that big of an update, but I think they fixed that pregnancy issue in the update from a couple days ago, on Tuesday of this week. Maybe we try it like that, so I can have a bookshelf, because I kind of like how the bookshelf looks. I think that could be nice. Oh, you know what else could be kind of nice? Is if we had like a radio. I like the gray one because it has kind of a purple swatch to it. We can get a little record player in there. I know, the photo bug with the photos breaking is devastating. I completely agree with you. I mean, you all know that I'm like a big Legacy player, so having issues with photos breaking is especially painful. We're gonna have 25,000 simoleons, okay? It's not a starter home anymore. Just, sorry, whatever. No, he has no trash can on purpose, Pamela. When I play in apartments, I like to force them to use the trash cans in the hallway. This is a trash can right here. This is like the equivalent of an outdoor trash can. It's not that far to drag things into, so I usually don't put trash cans in this apartment, especially this apartment, because it's quite small, so I kind of just make them deal with it. Are you allowed free real estate? I mean, yeah, I guess technically. I think with this Legacy, I would not do money cheats. But with any Sims challenge, I think the rules are merely a suggestion. Like, the whole point is to play whatever is fun for you. So if you want to use free real estate to get a fancy house, then use free real estate to get a fancy house. It's the Sims. Like, it doesn't, there's no one, like, checking that you followed the rules right. Like, it doesn't matter. The rules are a guideline. The game is supposed to be fun, so make it fun. That's my thought process on it always. I kind of prefer to have less money in The Sims because I feel like I get kind of bored when my Sims are rich. Like, I just don't like to have too much money. So I would rather them struggle, but you might feel the opposite. You hate having to work for money. You just want to have a nice house. This game is supposed to be fun. I know it might not seem like it sometimes. Me like crashing out about the gallery a second ago. This game is supposed to be fun, by the way. We love The Sims. It's a perfect game. I love it so much. It never has any problems. Oh gosh. But you know what I mean, like, let yourself, if you need to do that, do whatever, that's fine. Some kind of doormat. That's a little bit of a bright purple, but I guess we need sort of a bright purple over here, don't we? We want to bring the color around. Yeah, I feel the same way, Hennessy, about that, where I like my Sims to struggle with money because I feel like it's like something to work toward. Like you said, I like to have them try and work their way up to upgrading their house and like buying more stuff. So I like it when they don't have much money, but I know some people are like Insta motherload kind of people. And that's fun too. Oh, I like this one with all of the little Polaroids. Look, see? There's like a heart around somebody. Why does that honestly, hold on, let me show you something. So this guy is my Sim's literal ex-boyfriend. This is a really strange person to use as a test sim. Oh, he's thinking, he wants to be mean to Greg Plant. So Greg Plant is my Sim who's gonna live here. They dated. We can pretend that that's a picture of him. Like, we'll say this is Hiroshi and oh, I'm lost. Be mean to Greg Plant is so funny. I can't blame him. Okay, let's get some umbrellas. Those come in purple. Maybe I'll get a burglar alarm too. We can't risk Robin Banks coming in here. We don't have enough money for that right now. I don't like those. Let's look at everyday clutter. Okay. I gotta try and get in here so I can like see about hanging this together. Well, it's not perfect. They got that LL Bean tote bag that everybody wants right now. Okay. Let's do a tall plant or something. Or I guess just any kind of plant on this would be good. Does Robin break into apartments? I think so. I mean, I don't see why she wouldn't be able to break into apartments, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I think that she can go anywhere though, as far as I'm aware. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty tight. I think that it would be nice if we had some kind of lamp over here. I think I want it to be a floor lamp. And maybe we can have it have like purple lighting. Maybe I'll move this. Or well, maybe you could be over here. I don't know. I just want to have this like light up purple so I can... Oh, that's kind of cool. I know it's tight, but... Do the cocktail floor lamp. I always forget about that one actually. Oh, sorry, lemonade on a sunny day. My bad. Is it always gonna be that color, even if I change the... Oh. It can't be purple, so I don't think that works for me. I don't like that. Oh, that's right. I was trying to get a neon sign and I got distracted. I wanted from Comfy Gamer, I was thinking about using this. Put it like up here. Get the red swatch, make the light blue. I don't know if that would even make that much of a difference. I think that you overestimate The Sims 4 and its customizations. Like this, it's still red. Like, it's pretty strong. I think that maybe we want to get some more purple over here too. Let me just get 2 of them and I'll change the color of them. We get some more purple lighting going on. Well, we finished the Legacy house cold July, so now I'm making an apartment that my sim will live in before he lives in the Legacy house. I think I like that, some like under cabinet lighting. But it's for the same sim, but we thought it would be kind of fun for him to live in an apartment first and then move into the house afterward. The thermostat right there where it's easy to access. Okay, maybe we put like a... I just want anything that's kind of purple. This is kind of purple. Maybe you can go over there. This room next to the staircase is mostly just to cover up the pipes and give us some more privacy in the bedroom. It's like some kind of closet, we're pretending. Maybe he could have like, maybe he puts a mirror on, I know he can't use this mirror, but that would be like a, use that instead of this. I don't know. Hang a coat rack in the fake closet. We could do that. We can put like clothes in there. Oh, this is kind of purple. Okay. Maybe I could put some shoes in there too. Or any of these, this one's like purple and green. That one's got some purple too. Yeah, we could probably do some more posters. Let's see, colors. Purple. I used that one already. Like an energy drink poster. You know what I want? It's like this poster. But I like that it's like 2 posters, but I don't know if that works. We could hang up 2 of our own posters instead. That works too. Do an archway in the closet for the dog bed. Oh, we could do something like that. The thing is that we would have to put one of the giant dog beds. We could try to like rearrange some space a little bit and still have a dog bed. I am kind of team, you don't need a dog bed in The Sims. Just because I tend to, like, my dogs usually sleep on the couch anyway. So I don't always even bother with using the dog beds in this game, which is hilarious coming from me, the person who owns like 7 cat trees in real life. So in The Sims, I'm like, they don't need one. In real life, I'm like, they need 7. But anyway, you can't change the color of those lights, can you? No. So they work size down. You can size this one down a little bit, yeah. So we could do that. The dog might like lay super on the edge though. Oh, this is like a card game. It's like this thing is the Who's Up party games from Lovestruck, so they can play games in it. Well, I don't have anyone here that I can play with, but play woo-hoo. See? Fire alarm in the kitchen? Oh no, I was gonna not do a fire alarm on purpose. We finished the house already, Tangerine. We're building an apartment to live in before the house. I feel bad. People are getting like really panicky about the lack of house. They're like, where is it? What did you do to it? I feel bad to like alarm anybody. It's okay. We built a house already, but we want him to live in an apartment first and then move into the house afterwards. So we're doing this right now. Okay. This is like a bonus thing, I guess, for him to move into instead in the beginning. That's not gonna work. I think I will use some of the things from my kit. Maybe I use one of the pegboards. Should I just put the one? I don't really wanna... I kind of like it being against the wall though. I was gonna say I want to be a little bit careful because I don't really want to alt place stuff into this. I kind of prefer for it to place when it slots automatically, you know? This is okay. I'm gonna be out of money again. I'm gonna end up cheating for more. Just you wait. Just you wait. That's like got a nice light purple accent to it. Those work like that, okay. Oh, that could be kind of fun. Sure. What do you want to use? These games? Maybe they'd be all purple. No, let's swap it out. Let's put this here. You're like a little bit too big, but if I move you over, it might be okay. Sure. Okay, I like how it feels a lot younger now in here. I have to cheat for money again. This is terrible. Maybe you can have 2 video game controllers. Because the other house, I love his new house. Like, don't get me wrong, I love his new house. But it does feel very adult inside of the new house. This is a fun in-between for him to live in before. Because it feels like it belongs to somebody who's like 21, you know? Except maybe like a really rich 21-year-old. Because it's really nice inside, but you get the point, right? He needs to live in a place like this briefly, I think. It'll be good for him. Yeah, he's still a teen. He's not going to move into it straight away. When we play next, which is probably going to be on Tuesday in real life, I think we'll probably play a couple days in game on Tuesday, age him up into a young adult, because I want to play like his last 2 days of teenage years or 3. I forget how many it is exactly. Might even age him up early. I don't know. But we'll like play a little bit, age him up, then he'll come live in here when he becomes a young adult. Was sort of my thought process. Can I use this like romantic decor light but change the color of it to be purple? I think we should. I think we should. Yeah, his parents are really rich too, so that contributes to him being able to have all this. I don't really like that one. We could use this with the hearts. It could be done. Okay, you can only scoot it back so far though, because of the platforms. That's fine. Well, this doesn't have to be on there. That could be over there instead. It still works. I want to have like a candle or something though. That one's kind of cool. Set color and intensity of this candle to be purple. Oh yeah, I like the vibes of that now. Oh yeah, that bookend that I just used, it's actually a reward item from the Love Struck career, the romance consultant career. If you're wanting to use it. So we can have the mirror there. This is in San Myshuno, Sophie. This is just the one of the Needs TLC like cheaper apartments in San Myshuno. Can you change the game to be Don't Wake the Llama? No. Maybe you should be a puzzle. Oh, the puzzle box looks purple. Okay. I can get behind that. Why do I feel like it might be done? Let me see if I can get some cool ceiling lights or something of the sort. Does this come in purple at all? Oh, it does. Let's try that. I know this one has like kind of a cool purple vibe to it as well. So we could have that thing. Who's the test sim? Oh, it's my Sim's ex-boyfriend. We dated him and broke up with him already. But he just happens to live here right now and I'm gonna get rid of him soon, don't worry. I know how it sounds when you describe it that way, so. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should have tried something like this. I feel like that does make this not good. Maybe he could have had this hanging instead. No, we didn't scrap the house, we finished it. And this is what we're gonna live in before the house, is sort of the idea. Gosh, I feel bad, I'm scaring everybody with this one, huh? This is like a hanging kitchen shelf, kinda. Maybe he could have a cork board then. Because then you can put up postcards. Oh, let me go into debug. Postcard. Which ones look purple? That's kind of pink, but it could work. This one could work. We could just do 2. And then I can get the eggplant frog too. Would the eggplant frog, let me place it right there. Oh, it would. Oh, perfect. Honestly, like, I think this is perfect for us. This is just what we need. And it's not that, oh, I can't save it to my library, of course not. It's not that expensive. I think it's like 24,000 simoleons in the end, which is still pretty affordable, but it looks cool. So we'll just live here for like a week in game or something. Can you tell it's for purple, Jed? Yeah, you can use the pastel pop corkboard. The pastel pop one, I don't think is, it's like, it has this purple and blue one, I guess, but I don't know if it's better for this apartment. I feel like it almost stands out more because of the blue. Unless you like it, I don't know. I love this corkboard. It's like one of my favorite things in the game, but it's kind of cutesy. I don't know if it works. Other one is like kind of standard. It's just like corkboard vibes. Yeah, I don't know if Eggplant is very pastel pop coated. Eggplant is very Don Lothario kit coated. You know? Oh my god, I saw someone yesterday with the license plate Casanova. Like, that's what their plate said. They had like a custom plate, and that's what it was. And I thought, ew, when I drove past them. Was it Don? Maybe. They're like advertising the Don Lothario kit. The fridge and oven are dirty because they're actually broken. He's gonna have to repair them when he moves in. He has to restore them himself. It's part of his suffering that he has to go through in the beginning. I'm gonna save this real quick. And then for us to put it on the gallery, I have to get rid of the platform. It doesn't let us put it on the gallery like this. So I gotta take the platform away and then we can. Which is fine. Okay, finish saving. Let's remove it all and then we shall upload it. Okay, that's all one room. I will put this back too. We gotta do the same thing in here. Oh, maybe I should delete this one actually. And then one, two. Oh my gosh. A couple of these things are gonna have to move down if we're gonna upload it like this. The lights don't look as good this way, but that's okay. It got rid of my stuff that I had put on the corkboard? Well, it looks like I accidentally had this guy move with a lot of stuff. This is from his other house. That's kind of bad because it means whatever house he lived in before is now empty. But that's okay. Maybe we could spend the rest of stream trying to fix some of the, like we could go like replace some lots off the gallery and get a couple new townies and stuff. For the rest of stream after we finish the build. Okay, this is all one room except not the bathroom yet, that's right. Yeah, it's like save maintenance almost, you know? Doing some prep work for when we play again. Now it's all one room. Okay. Let me, oops. Save room. Very Veggie apartment. Okay. I built an apartment for the eggplant generation of the Very Veggie Legacy. Very Veggie. To be placed on 910 Medina Studios in San Myshuno. I like to put the hashtag of the like lot name for the apartments because otherwise it's so hard to find them. But hopefully that helps. Well, so Julie, he can't have a wine cellar when he's in his apartment for 4 days because it's not gonna work. I just got done building an absolutely massive house for him that he's gonna live in after this. And that house has a gym and a wine cellar and it costs so much money. Like, so that's gonna be what he upgrades to. I just thought it would be kind of fun to have him live in a smaller apartment for like some of the early days of when he first ages up. So obviously he can't start working on the nectar making skill yet, but he will move to this house eventually, and this one's big and has like all the things, so. Okay, I'm gonna go close without saving and then come back so I can have my platform back. And then we can do our save maintenance. And then do that. Yeah, he needs like some bachelor pad time. He used to live with his 5 siblings, which is a bit much. So it'll be nice to have him live alone. And then I have less Sims to take care of. A window was a different height. Oh, the window inside of the, I know. They look pretty funky from the outside. I don't really care about that though. But see, this is fine like this. That's how I want it to be. Yeah, it'll be nice to have one sim only for like a week, you know? It's basically just us waiting until his teen siblings age up. Because I want to have, essentially what I'd like to do is have one of his siblings take over the family business. And then the triplets can live there, and then Eggplant's parents can come move out and live with Eggplant in the new house eventually. But while we wait for that to happen. Okay, so I'm gonna move our ex-boyfriend just across the hall. How about that? That kind of like is drama, right? Maybe don't adopt a horse. And maybe don't move either. You can do everything else, but don't get a horse in the apartment, please. Ooh, our ex lives across the hall. Drama, drama. Who are you people? I know that's one of the land grabs that we... Maybe we can expand the land grab family. This is Gabrielle land grab. So these two are, I guess, Jeffrey's siblings. Eden is a sim that we are gonna, like, live with probably in the future. We are, like, talking about getting with her, so maybe we can give her, like... Oh my god. I love the sweater, though. I don't know about this cat. It is kind of a creature. What if they name the cat Creature? Would the land grabs have a cat like that? Maybe. Let me give Gabrielle Landgrab a styled look. I don't know if Gabrielle Landgrab would have her hair like this. It's like too cool for a land grab. You know what I mean? This is like Nancy Landgrab's daughter. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna give her some styled looks so that if we see her out and about, she looks dressed up. Maybe Gabrielle Landgrab would wear this. Oh yeah, she would. Can see that for her too. You can keep this skirt. You don't need to have styled looks for every single outfit. I can give you like maybe like, oh, that looks good together. See, this is what people call save maintenance, chat. We're fixing everyone. Maybe you can wear some blush. Eventually, Gabrielle Landgrab's gonna grow up, and then we'll be able to have her maybe like, maybe she'll have kids and they can be friends with our kids or something. Kid singular, sorry. I meant kid singular. I'm gonna have one child. One child. She's lazy and a love bug, apparently. And this is her sister, Eden, who we're going to date. I gave Eden outfits already, I'm pretty sure. Oh. I gave her a couple outfits, not that many. She looks just like Nancy. the Nancy Landgrab's genes are strong. Let's just say that. Okay, I would let you, don't move or anything. But you can do everything else. I'm gonna see what Malcolm is up to. Marcella and Malcolm got married, which I kind of like. I could see a Landgrab in an outfit like this. Oh, yeah, I could totally see that. But if these people are gonna be like blood related to us. Yeah, I like the name Marcella. It's really pretty. Guys, I don't want to be rude, but like, we can't have them have horses in an apartment. It just can't be done. Oh, I kind of like that. Maybe I'll give her like a ponytail and then... It's for the horse's safety. I just don't feel comfortable allowing this to continue. For the sake of the horses, I don't think I can do it. They deserve better than that, you know? Oh, I'm... Oops. Here. Says Miss Pent Horse. Yeah, well, the Pent Horse actually had space for them. It just happened to be in the sky. You can wear that again for party wear. I don't really care what... The thing is, I'm not going to go through and fix everybody's outfits. It's more so because I intend to, like, involve myself with the Landgrab family. It means that I feel a need to make sure the Landgrabs are dressed nicely if I'm going to be, like, putting myself in a position to talk to them more. I want them to have nice clothes on. Yeah, that'll do. Maybe I can give them a dog to make up for the fact that I got rid of their horse. Because I do feel a bit bad about that. What if we got them a poodle and we named it Doodle? Because they had that horse named Dipsy Doodle or something. Poodle named Doodle. I don't really like any of these. I could just put a filter on. And that would work for us. I was gonna filter by cold weather. There you go. Oh, she could probably wear this. I could see that for her. Okay. What about a miniature poodle? I could see that for them. Okay. I don't think we need to worry about their children's outfits or anything, because they're just gonna age up. So, it's just if they're gonna live next door, we want them to be nicely dressed. Please don't move and don't get any more horses, but you can do everything else. That's fine. Maybe I could place a couple lots down that I've built too. Like the park. I've built a new park. Here's my Shino Meadows. We can replace it. What pack was Marcella's hair from? Honestly, I don't remember what hair I gave her. So, I don't know. Anybody remember? Unfortunately, I don't. Oh, it was the Romantic Garden one. It was Romantic Garden, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Romantic Garden one. Oh, that's Blobby. Yeah, you're talking about Blobby. My Sim sister is with Blobby. They're in love. Okay, I like new Myshuno Meadows. Maybe I could get a new Planet Honey Pop too. Surely I've built a version of that, right? So, aha, here's a Planet Honey Pop Reno from 2020. I don't know if it's actually that good. We'll see. I think I fixed the platform part of it. So I think it is maybe like just a little bit cleaned up. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, it's simple. But it's a little bit cleaned up. We can use that too. I don't think I ever made a gym reno of the gym that's here. But we can put a gym in one of the other worlds that we can use instead. Maybe I could put one in like... Oh, I have the... Oh, I already put a couple things. I have the one that we built here. I made it as a spa right now, but we can use that. I placed a park that I built too, but if we scroll back far enough, oh my god, that's only 30 by 20. If we scroll back into businesses and hobbies time, oh, I'm filtered by most popular, I don't want that. We're just placing some lots that I've built to improve upon my save, basically. I finished a build, and so I wasn't quite ready to end stream, so I'm trying to get myself a couple more things. Yeah, I built this. This is like a gym small business instead of a gym, but we could use it. Because that could be fun for us to go to. I could also just change the lot type to be a gym. I think it has all the stuff that you need. Yeah, it does. It also has an apartment upstairs, but that's okay. We can just let it be a real gym. Is it really, Emily? I mean, that's good. The default high school is tough. We need to build a new high school at some point soon. Because I feel like I've been meaning to do that for a while. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize you all moved here. That's so interesting. Can I give you another child? Oh my goodness. Travis Scott married... And you have a horse? I'm gonna delete your horse. I'm also gonna probably give some styled looks to the daughter so she doesn't have to wear. That's another horse gone. Yep. I don't know. You can keep that outfit, that's fine. Oh, I like this one. We can go scuba diving. That could be fun. I could see this for you. Maybe I'll take away the accessories, though. Simsie is anti-horse. I swear I'm not anti-horse. You know what I am anti, though? Are these poor horses being stuck in places that have no room for them. Maybe this isn't what you would wear. Oh, you could wear this. This is pretty cute. Oh, yeah. I like that for you. Okay. Maybe I'll have these two have a kid together, because that could be kind of fun for us, like, in the future. It, like, continues the... I don't really care what they look like. But you never know, we might end up, like, maybe we could date, like, this Sim's child or something. Way far in the future. Brendan, who's active? Sure. I don't care about the kids' outfits. But that way, when they die, there'll still be someone to run the tattoo business. They have Charlie, so Charlie can keep hold of this business too. I really don't like it when... I turned off the moving now, but I don't like it when they move usually. Everybody's got a horse! Literally everybody got a horse. I don't know if I like that. It's like we got horses everywhere. Oh, this book cafe. I love this lot too. Let's place this down. I might change it to be a library. We can try that too. Just a couple more things for us to visit. And then I might place like 2 more lots down in Tartosa as well. We could probably spend some time building for Tartosa on purpose. Maybe I can make it a cafe instead. Oh, I don't have the cafe stuff, that's right. You don't have enough desks to be a library? Oh, because I've got all these tables instead of desks. Oh. Well, we could have it stay as a residential small business. Let me just put some Sims in to run the place, and we can make it be a small business. I wish it was easier to have small businesses, but you can't just like place them and have them work. Don't laugh at how many Stanleys you're gonna see, okay? Just don't worry about it. I'll use these people. Okay. Yeah, I have that problem with NPCs getting like 1 million dogs too. It's a whole thing. It's because of MC Command Center. It's like my max house size is too high. And they just keep getting dogs and more dogs and more dogs. And then all of a sudden they've got like 10 dogs. And I think it's because the dogs are breeding. So they all look the same. You can own the business. I'll call it the Candy Cafe. Oops. And Sims that come here will probably drink coffee. Maybe they could make treats. Perhaps you like to, oh, I don't know. Maybe you could write or something. You could write. Maybe I could have you read. Sure. That way if we come here, there's another place for us to go. Oh, do homework. That would have been good too. I just went to Manage Worlds though. It doesn't matter. I'm just kind of trying to give myself a couple more lots to visit. I feel like because I don't want to go through and like redo every single world all at once. It's too much work. But if you do this kind of thing every so often where you place like a couple more down from time to time, eventually the whole world is full. And I think that's good. I don't want you to be a played household. It's not full though. I left that one empty, but that's okay. Oh, should I get something for it? Maybe I should. Yeah, the towny small businesses will be always open like that. Whenever you show up at them, they'll be open with a towny small business. I have a little daycare business. Oh no, I like the lounge one better. We'll use that one. Yeah, I wish you could go on dates at small businesses too. I think I'm just gonna have this one be set as a lounge because I think it should work as a lounge because then we can still use it for dates and stuff. You don't have enough bar stools? What about a bar? You still don't have enough bar stools. Maybe we could put like one extra. Oh my god, you won't delete? Oh, the lot's broken. I can't click on anything. Do you work as a nightclub? You need one more bar stool. Well, let me get out of here first. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't really understand why you can't go on dates to small businesses. It feels like a mistake. Right? That's what I'm saying, Snap. I agree completely. I know, it's frustrating. One of the weirdest parts of businesses and hobbies. Yeah. She wants me to get off stream and go feed her dinner. It's so funny. They're so smart. They know, like, she knows I usually end stream around 7. It's 6:55. She's here. She's ready. Oh. Okay, I still can't do it. Can I use sledgehammer? Okay, you can use the sledgehammer. Oh. I'm a little bit confused by this. I've had about 3 too many gallery bugs today. I'm just about sick and tired of this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm reaching a point now where I don't know if I can handle it. Why won't you place there? Oh my god. I can't even get rid of that. Can you bulldoze? No? Well, I'd like to put like multiple bar stools on that curved bar, but it doesn't really want me to. So I'm finding that kind of annoying. I might even just put the one there and then like call it a day. Snap just typed a plus sign. Okay, Nordhaven nightclub. Let's not do this anymore. Let's not touch that anymore. Let's just leave it like that. I think I'm gonna stop putting things from the gallery now because I don't trust it. I've become a little bit scared. Let's talk about Tartosa though, because we can plan like our next couple of builds that way. Because I think I might do some more building in Tartosa for us to set up to have some more community lots to visit. So we're gonna eventually move to this lot, maybe like 2 Very Veggie streams from now. When I play again on Tuesday, I'm gonna play Very Veggie like all day on Tuesday, and then we'll probably live in the apartment the whole time. We'll like age up the sim and then live in the apartment for most of the time. And then we'll probably kind of set up to move into this place the stream after that. So I know I did a lot of work to build that apartment to play in it for like one day, but it's fine. It's gonna be worth it. But I'm gonna wanna make some things to place in Tartosa. So it might be kind of fun for us to build like a gym to be in here. We could make like maybe like a restaurant to visit. We could do a park or something. This lot is 50 by 40, the lounge. We could try and build something big to replace the lounge. Oh, like country club / gym. That's a fun idea. Oh, let me write that down. Country club / gym. Okay. So we can think about that. Building. Because I think that could be a fun, like, big lot. And then it could also kind of have park vibes to it as well, because it's 50 by 40, so it can be a little mixture of both. And then we could build like a new, maybe the country club could be out here, and we could build a new nightclub here. I don't know. I've done restaurants to go back here, but I could make another one. We could always build like something else. I don't know. But if we could have some more options of like places to visit, that could be nice. Might want to put some more townies in. Oh, because like this townie's all by herself. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can give Tommy maybe like a child. I don't really like your outfit. The gloves are not something I would choose. But I don't want to like judge you. But maybe you could have a child. This way the family will continue on. Kason? Emmett? How about Emmett? Slob. You could have one more. It's because this way, like, oh, this sim is pretty. We could do that. This way, when she dies, the family line will continue. I like to have the original townies still around, if I can. I think it's kind of fun. So I just want to have like more of them so she isn't the last one standing. That yellow is kind of adorable. We could do that. Oh, you know what? That's actually a good idea. We should give her a partner because then I can break them up. Doesn't really matter who. But we have to break up relationships for the challenge. So it might be nice. Oh wait, you're kind of cute. Hold on. But yeah, this way maybe we could date him and break up their marriage or something. Demetrius. Okay. Maybe they could be engaged. I'm gonna make these people your children. Makes it more dramatic. Oh, you're paranoid and a slob and loyal. Well, that's not gonna work. You being loyal and unflirty, that's not gonna work either. Non-committal could work. Non-committal could work because we're gonna try and break up their marriage. Okay. Make them married though. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They don't have to be married for this, but they could be married. Maybe they could have a pet too. A cat. Speckles, I don't know. Pork chop? Noodle. Noodle. Okay. A horse. You know, they actually have some more room too than some of the other people, but... Alright, that's good. We've got more neighbors. Speaking of horse, like, literally every single family got a horse. Who's this one? Salt. It's just like, it's everywhere. At least they have a big fancy house. These people could have a horse. They've got land. The ones in the apartment made way less sense. But this one, I'm like, okay, you're pretty wealthy. Like, you could probably have a, a fancy horse. Okay, well, let's save the game now. We've got a plan. We've made 2 builds for our purple gen sim. I feel like we're in a really good spot. So next couple of days on stream, tomorrow, I don't usually stream on Sundays, but I am gonna be live tomorrow. I'm gonna play Stardew Valley in the morning. I'm gonna go live at like 9 a.m. Eastern time. It's currently 7 p.m. Eastern time, if that helps you at all. I don't know, but you can always Google like a time zone converter. I'm gonna stream tomorrow morning at 9 and we'll play some Stardew. And then on Monday, we're gonna play Among Us. And then on Tuesday, we're gonna play Very Veggie and like actually do gameplay in Very Veggie. So where we can like move into the new places and stuff. It's just like with legacies, I feel like there's a lot of setup sometimes. Like you gotta make partners, you gotta build new houses, you gotta set up the save. Like sometimes there's just a lot of work involved with the legacies to set them up in advance. But I usually stream at like this time, so 4 o'clock Eastern time is my normal stream time, like 3 hours ago, but on Monday. I also always post the stream schedule in the Discord, and it like live updates to your time zone. So that can be kind of helpful too. I haven't posted the Monday stream on there yet, but I'll like edit it probably tomorrow and set it up. So anyway, it should be fun. So we'll do that on Monday, Among Us, and then Tuesday we'll play this, and I don't know, we'll figure it out. Unfortunately, on Thursday of next week, I'm flying to Chicago for my grandma's funeral, so I won't be live over the weekend next week. But after that, things should kind of go back to normal. I won't be like gone again. After that, that's kind of like the big one. So we're gonna be away. My grandma's party is a better word. There you go. So yeah, I'm not gonna be around, but anyway. How's my grandpa? Oh, this one's husband is also dead. Double dead. My dad's parents, gone. My mom's dad literally came back to life. Like he was doing so terribly, and he's like so much better now. So it's amazing. Like I literally went to visit him thinking I was like saying goodbye, and now he's doing so much better. So that's good. My mom's dad is doing a lot better, which is a huge relief. Which is yeah. So shout out to Grandpa. he's looking a lot better. He had pneumonia for the second time in a year, which, you know, obviously he's in his 90s, and but he's doing a lot better. So yeah, that's a love to surprise us. That was a very positive thing. That was really good. Because that was a hard one to fly up there, you know, thinking that was gonna happen. But no, he's doing a lot better. So yay. Only one grandparent's allowed to die at a time. We can't be doing like, you're not allowed. Really, Watermelon? That's amazing. You know, my aunt's grandma, so like not blood related to me, but like my uncle's wife, she lived to be 107. Isn't that amazing? She was still kicking for a long time. Good for her, right? Yeah, seriously. I always found that so impressive. Like I knew her because she's around forever. Your grandma was 101? Really? That's really impressive too. That's so cool. Pop off queen is a hilarious thing to say to your aunt's grandma. Really anxiously? That's so cool too. I'm so glad to hear they're doing well like that. That's amazing. Anyway, well, I think I'll probably end the stream here. I feel like we got a lot done. But really, Gravedigger, that is absolutely wild too. 103. That's so impressive. That is so impressive. To live through, like, I mean, you think about the amount of change that has happened in the last 103 years. That's like unfathomable, you know? That is so impressive. So many like world events that, you know, just wow. You think about it, I mean, 100 years ago, like, think about it. Just, oh, really, Fearless? I'm sorry. Why did I call you Fearless, Danya? That was weird. Fearless? Really, Fearless? That felt really wrong. I don't know what just happened. Me calling Tilly, really, 525? Christine, I'm like, really, tomato? Weird. I'm sorry. Don't know where that came from. Anyway, I was gonna find somebody to raid. And on that note, let's wrap it up. It's like me calling C like the second half of the username. It's just, oh my gosh. Anyway, so I'll see you tomorrow if you're gonna be around in the morning. If not, I'll probably see you on Monday. So that should be fun. My friend Momo, it's Momo's partner anniversary on Twitch. Momo's 4-year partner anniversary. They've been live for 8 hours. I don't know how long Momo's gonna stay live for, but it looks like we're playing the new Mario Kart. And I don't usually get to raid Momo at this time, because usually Momo's not live at night, so this could be kind of fun to go celebrate the partner anniversary. And we shall, I don't know, watch some Mario Kart, I guess. Hopefully they're not like raging too much. But anyway, I'll see you to play some Stardew in the morning, and I will catch you all later. Okay, have a good rest of your night, everybody. Goodbye.